Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here with AC, and I am back at Six Flags Magic Mountain for another vlog, and I'm starting things off next to the Freeway sign. And get this, finally, I'm catching them do some work, even though they're almost done with the sign. They are working on the two rings that are underneath the main sign. So let's go over there and check everything out, and then I'll go inside the park. So I've said this before, up close, the sign looks fantastic. I love that Six Flags is a very small font and Magic Mountain is the predominant part of the signage. That's something that I've wanted for the longest time. It's really nice that they got rid of it saying Six Flags California, because that hasn't been a thing in a very, very long time. It is a bummer that those two rings are staying at the bottom, but it is what it is with that. But from a distance, when you're driving down the freeway, and I've said this before as well, it really just blends in with all the hills in the background that are also kind of these earth tones. And the old sign used to have very bright colors and it would pop, and the contrast between the background and the signage was much better before, because it had a really bright white background. But I'm happy nonetheless that it is getting updated, and even happier that I'm catching a little bit of work. Also, down here, they've done some wonderful landscaping. I guess they decided they didn't want to have any more trees to block anything here. So, I don't know, I wish there were some trees still, but seeing that they've done what they did, when this fills in, it's gonna look really good. And yeah, let me kind of walk around here. They have a crane in place. They're going to be lifting up the signage for here. Might be in a little bit. I'll probably go inside the park and then check back. Let me come around here and kind of show you what they're doing. I can't really walk down the sidewalk right now because the crane's in the way. But yeah, this is what we got. Oh, yeah, guys, actually up there. Actually, see, I think they might have already been fitting one up there. It looks like they have a piece up there, but really, really hard to see with them blocking it. Anyway, I will go inside the park. I will check back here in a little bit. There's been a lot of painting in Hurricane Harbor as they prepare for their 30th anniversary. In fact, it looks like every single slide is getting new paint. However, they are not getting any new rides. I'm a little surprised. They removed, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was the Matt Racer slide that was right over here. And thought that spot might get a new slide, but it's not. But seeing everything getting painted is very, very nice. It's gonna look like a brand new water park over here. I'm a little bit kind of, I don't know, indifferent or whatever about some of the paint choices. They have a black slide here with this like purplish blue support, which looks good. But as you wrap around to the other side, they have these earth tones with the blue supports as well, and it looks a little bit weird. I do like the slide over here with the tans and then the blues in the middle. That looks really good. But yeah, as I come around here, just kind of show you everything. New paint on everything, really, really shiny. Looks good. And then when we get to these other slides, like I was saying, you have these like military green type colors with these blue supports. It looks a little funky. I wish they had done maybe white supports or just something different. I mean, they have white supports over here mixed in with blue. It's just a little bit strange, but it is nice that everything is getting new paint, kind of like I was saying. Let's go a little bit further. I'll show you more. More paint over here as well. There's one that you can't quite see, but it's purple. So there's white, blue, and purple. And all the rides still don't have the shade structures up at the top. Well, there's one there, but most have been removed. Oh, also, buses are running every single day now. That is so nice to see. For the longest time, they only had buses running on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you were lucky. And now they're going every single day. Oh, wow, look at this. They are finally doing something with this storage container that's been here for more than a year. There are walls wrapping all the way around it, all the way down to the gate. I wonder what they're gonna be doing here. I forgot to mention, I was here 2 days ago just to hang out with some friends. I wasn't gonna vlog. This wasn't here on Tuesday. Today is Thursday. So yeah, something new. Also, I'll have some stuff to talk about when I go inside the park about my experience on Tuesday. But let's get inside the park first. You know, I gotta say the area inside the front gates is looking really nice. I like all these fake flower decorations they have here. The landscaping looks nice. Also, I don't know when it happened, but we have several new trees that have been planted. Looks really, really good. I'm happy to see them taking care of this. And looking down at the ground, it looks like they've been power washing. It used to look really, really kind of nasty. Also, we have a stage being set up here. When I was here on Tuesday, I was wondering what it was, and I asked my followers, and they said, oh, there's a Thrill City music festival that's gonna happen on Saturday the 22nd. So that makes sense. I don't really follow any of that kind of stuff, but it is definitely weird to see as I'm coming in through the gate. Hey, Bugs Bunny. That's another thing is I've noticed since I've been coming here the past month or so, I've seen a lot more character meet and greets. So Six Flags is definitely doing good things. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, that's just for Thrill City. There's this gazebo that used to be used for performances, and it hasn't been used for anything in the longest time. And I looked over here and saw something set up. But yeah, this is what's happening. We got Thrill City. Hopefully, you know, Six Flags starts using this area for performances again. I was at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas a few weeks ago, and they had so many shows, and it's something that just adds to the park experience. I hope that Magic Mountain can do the same. Oh, and look at this over here. They have new paint on the store, and I could have sworn that it got new paint maybe a year or so ago, but let's see. Now, one complaint, and it looks like they just kind of painted over some areas, is that they're not treating anything. There's like a lot of dry rot up here. Like, look at this. There's like all this wood should probably get replaced, but they just painted over it. It is nice to see paint, but yeah. And then, let me come back over here just for a quick second and show you another area that I noticed on Tuesday that was getting painted. Now, this was a surprise to see the Six Flags Emporium getting painted because it was only just a couple years ago that it got new paint. Maybe the new management, the new Six Flags management since this merger wasn't a fan. So here we go with new paint again. It looks nice. They've also relocated all these tables to the sides. They used to just be over here where they have that tent set up for the festival. So perhaps these are just temporarily moved, but honestly, I like them over here. It looks much better because it used to be over here where there's nothing. And actually, there used to be a game over here, and that's gone now. But the tables were here, and you kind of had to weave through them just to get over to the Superstore. When this goes away, hopefully they just put maybe just a few tables on either side and they leave a nice opening, or just get more tables. Tables look good, filling in the gap. And then the Full Throttle stage is coming back, at least for the music festival. And what else do we got over here? Speaking of paint, the ground can get painted again. It sure doesn't last very long at all. They've pushed a lot more dirt since I was vlogging here last time. It's so weird being able to see Gold Rusher going up the lift and Superman. Oh, hey, look, Full Throttle coming over. It's definitely gonna be weird with a giant coaster sitting right behind Full Throttle, but I'll get used to it. They are sure cramming in coasters here at Magic Mountain. I'm gonna go over to the other side by the old theater and see how it looks from over there. Look, I found an Airtime Thrills. What are you doing back at your old home park?
I'm allowed to come here. I've not been banned from this park yet.
No?
Not yet.
You know, you're not a real vlogger until you get banned from a park. You know that, right?
That's true. I'll work on it later, okay?
They've also done some improvements here at the Full Throttle Sports Bar. The sign up at the top is new. Looks really nice. The old one, I can't remember exactly what it looked like, but I know it was all faded, and that is definitely nice and shiny and new. And then down here, there was another sign that said Full Throttle Sports Bar or something, and that has been removed. It was kind of falling apart. You can see the brackets at the top. I think actually that was for the old sign. Hopefully they do something here and put in another sign and they don't just leave these stone columns looking all kind of shabby. This sure is a very weird sight. Hey, no Lex going. Everything's closed. There's a lot closed today. Yeah, they've definitely flattened the area over here off. It's not going to be a Magic Mountain anymore. It's going to be Magic Plateau, or what's that called?
Step Butte.
Butte?
I haven't taken geography in like
something like that. But it's not going to be.
Prairie, Magic Prairie.
I mean, it never really was a Magic Mountain. It was more of a Magic Hill.
Magic Hill.
Yeah, it's not really.
I've seen
much
mountains. That was not a mountain.
Yeah. Oh, also, so they have this the signage over here that they put up last year, and it could use an update. 2024 events. Let's see. For 2025, we don't have Scream Break.
Ooh, I can't wait for Oktoberfest.
Oh, Oktoberfest? Is that happening still? They canceled that too?
I have no idea.
Flavors of the World, I don't think that's happening either. Yeah, new Six Flags. They are just minimizing anything that was awesome, I guess. Hard hat area. Hard hats are required in this area. So if I stand right here, do I need a hard hat? I'm breaking the rules.
Kind of line up with my head.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
My head's hard enough already.
Yeah, well, it makes it easier to get on Viper.
Right.
You have a built-in helmet.
Just Viper.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're going to remove this retaining wall. I'm guessing they are. It's just weird that they spent time last year cutting away all the metal pieces that were sticking out from the railing that was there. Why would they even waste time doing that if they're going to remove the wall altogether? They've already removed a bit of the walkway. You can see the stairs there. And yeah, I'm assuming all that's going to go away. But what probably isn't going to go away is the seating area over here. I keep being told it's going to be turned into a waterfall. I'm really curious how that is going to turn out. Anywho. Ooh. You can't go through walls. Yeah, I'm gonna call security on you.
Well, you know, that's the case, and they shouldn't have put holes in the fence.
Good point, good point.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, look, some pretty landscaping. Touches like this really improve a park experience. And it seems like they've been doing a much better job with it lately. Well, look at this. Goliath is walk-on. There's nobody here. Are you surprised?
I am not.
You are not surprised.
I'm not, because no one likes this ride.
Then why are we going on it?
Because I can't make fun of it if I don't ride it.
Okay, fair enough. But doesn't it look nice? It has all these, this train just got refurbished.
It looks nice.
It looks nice. Very nice.
That's all I can say.
It has forces.
Of course it has on the brake run when it tries to kick you in the grundle.
No, it has all the positive forces in the helix.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, you are airtime thrills. You aren't positive G thrills, so.
I probably just blocked it out of my head. Didn't even notice.
Positive G thrills. That's not, you're not. You could be positive G spot. Could have been your.
I'm cutting that out of my vlog.
Yeah, happy birthday, Goliath. It looks brand new.
Good for 25. You're running good for 25, but Gio Vanola did you no favors, if you know what I mean.
It would be good if it didn't have the mid-course trim, and you were blocking it out every time.
A whole different layout.
A whole different layout.
Designed by B&M.
And it was.
And if it was, you know how King to Kong kind of was
Yeah,
like this?
yeah.
And like this, and then like that, and it's shattered into about 1,000 pieces?
Yeah.
I think Goliath needs to do that.
Oh, you are a horrible man.
I love coasters, just not that one.
Wait, hold on, but wait, this is the big question. Do they staple you, bro?
They did not staple
They did not staple you, so
Not
that's
even a little bit.
that's a positive. That's a positive right
Okay.
there.
Okay, so that means I got,
All right.
Wait, zoom in more.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see it.
Yeah?
That much airtime.
You got that much airtime. Yay! Hey, Chris, look at this park improvement right here. We have new restrooms.
You know, I've already wrecked that bathroom,
Yeah?
actually.
And what was
So
your...
impressed. I've already vlogged about that bathroom, actually.
You did?
Yes. Because that bathroom used to be horrible.
And now
was awesome.
except for you blowing it up.
Yeah, but I don't care about that now because I already did it.
Oh, got it. Yeah, restrooms look really nice. I used them on when I was here on Tuesday, and much more spacious. I don't know that there's actually more urinals or more stalls, but they have dividers between the urinals. And you know what? Tell me about dividers between urinals. It's essential, right? Because if you don't have the dividers between the urinals, nobody wants to use the one next to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it actually doubled the urinal capacity just by doing the
I
dividers.
think there are more in there now.
Yeah,
There's
maybe.
like 2 or something. And
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the other restrooms, but yeah.
It's a big upgrade. And
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. Thank you, Six Flags.
Yay.
Well, sorry about what I did there, but thank you.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
I came prepared to talk down about the lack of landscaping in this area because when I was here on Tuesday, there weren't any plants. And for the most part, this area is usually pretty ugly because they put a Christmas tree up for a holiday in the park. They also put stuff up over Fright Fest, and when they did Scream Break, they would also put up a stage here. But now they're not doing Scream Break, so maybe, I hope, that this just becomes permanent landscaping here. They find another place for the Christmas tree because it is so ugly when the majority of the year this is just unlandscaped. So good job, Six Flags. Also, looking in the distance, they are replacing the chain on Batman. Oh, here comes Wonder Woman. Really fun ride, but in that landscaping department, this area needs way more trees, way more planters. I don't understand why they did what they did to this area. I mean, we do have a couple trees over here that will fill in eventually, but come on. Also, still doesn't look like they're gonna build the restaurant or the restrooms over here. I guess we'll see what happens in the next few years. I have high hopes for the future of Six Flags, but right now, yeah, this area is just not what it was. It used to be one of my favorite, actually my favorite area when this was Gotham City Backlot. Remember Gotham City Backlot? Yeah. Yeah.
I used to work right there.
Yeah, wasn't that?
Tore down my restaurant.
They tore down the pizza place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Where are you supposed to get pizza now?
Memories there.
Where are you supposed to get below average pizza?
Everywhere else.
Everywhere else in the park.
Literally anywhere.
Anywhere, pick a spot. But yeah, there used to be we had the pizza place, we had another ride here, there were restrooms, and now it's just this big, wide, open area, especially after being at the DC Universe at Fiesta, Texas. This is just kind of lackluster, other than 2 really good coasters. I have some devastating news here at Six Flags. I cannot believe this. Over here, we used to have Mr. Six's bus, and now it's gone. Where is it? I guess Thrill City is going to be taking over the entire park, or at least most of the park. I thought it was just going to be the front half, but we have another stage set up over here. Are you ready to party?
Always.
Yeah. Like Mr. Six.
Well, I'm getting up there. I'm almost like 40.
Yeah. Well, I'm 42.
Well, Mr. Six is like 100.
He's 100. And he likes to party.
I mean, he's probably on something because no one moves like that at that age.
Is that why his bus is probably gone? He can't compete with Thrill City. Yeah. He aged out of it. He's too old.
What is this stuff?
What's that?
What is this stuff? Spring break?
This?
Yeah.
No, it's for Thrill City. They have a music festival.
Oh, okay.
You didn't see all the stages when you came in?
I don't live here.
Oh, that's okay.
I know nothing. Ask me about Oklahoma. I know everything.
Oh, tell me about Oklahoma.
I don't know anything about Oklahoma either. I don't leave my house.
I've said it many times before, but I wish the entire park had trees like this. It is so nice here being out of the sun. It's beautiful. And there used to be more areas of the park that look like this, right, Chris?
I'm not that old.
You're not that old?
Not that old.
You know, well, no, if you were too old, you would remember this place before it had
That's
trees.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, like back when, Christmas vacation. We're going right under the lift for Revolution here. And back in the day, there were no trees around it, and now it's completely surrounded.
But look, you can't even see the ride.
Yeah, and I don't mean the lift, that's the first hill. The lift's over here, sorry. I don't know my geography of Six Flags Magic Mountain.
YouTubers hate trees because you can't film.
I know, that is true. It does make it a lot harder to film. Oh, it's gonna come down the drop here, so let me get that. Why not? Get some B-roll while I'm vlogging as well. Come on, drop. Oh yeah, there it goes. All right. Can hardly see anything. You know, I'm looking at this and now I'm just realizing all those fake flowers when I came in the park, they have to be for the music festival that's happening because they have like all these lights that are on the hillside over here and whatnot. So, well, I kind of take back what I said about the really nice flowers at the fake flowers at the front of the park.
Go to his vlog.
Yeah, what's this?
You know more about this music festival than I do.
Yeah, it's Thrill City.
Thrill City.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I don't know, EDM or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, something.
So it's for young people.
It's for the youth.
For the youth.
Yeah, and if you know that reference, then you're old like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can they just like keep this? That's kind of nice. We have more decor for the music festival, and so I came over here for that, and then I realized the maze that had been here for the longest time, it was just dilapidated, but they kept up all the walls. They've completely removed it. I haven't seen this plaza in the longest time. I mean, the maze that was here, I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was just sitting here for like 10 years unused. So this whole area was blocked off. Nice that it is not there anymore. Oh, we have some new fence over here. They sure love adding this black metal fence. It's going all over the place now. I guess you get all these kids that were running down the slope. So that's gonna prevent that. Unless they can jump this, it's not very tall. But anyway, yeah, this is really cool to see all opened up over here. And obviously they're using it for this special event. As I'm finishing my loop, I'm looking at the Emporium again, and one of my complaints was about all the dry rot that got painted over last time, and this time they have it all scraped down. I'm guessing they're gonna patch it and make it look all nice. So it is nice that somebody here with Six Flags noticed the really crappy paint job and they're correcting it. See, Chris, right here, it says Thrill City by Raza. I don't know who's Raza?
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Who?
I don't know.
Who's Raza?
I'm a millennial. I don't know anything about pop culture.
But hey, it'll be thrilling in the city. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for the inside the park part of this vlog. I have one more part to do, and that's a lot of time saying part. I'm gonna go out to the Freeway sign and see if they've done anything since I was there earlier. Also, just wanna thank my friend Chris here at Airtime Thrills for meeting up with me. It was kind of fun walking around the park and doing this double vlog. If you don't follow him, what is wrong with you?
Don't come to Magic Mountain, come to Frontier City, it's better.
Yeah, well, it's a nicer looking park at least.
A fewer percentage of our coasters are closed.
That's true.
We only have like 3.
That's true. Yeah, but if half our coasters are closed here, it's still more coasters than at Frontier City.
I don't care about your math.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for this portion. Good seeing you, Chris. All right, I'll see you guys over at the sign. All right, cool. Looks like they finished up the other side. The crane is over here now, and they're gonna be lifting up the signage for this side here pretty soon. It is not connected to the crane yet, but I'm gonna hang out and see if I can catch it getting lifted up. Well, no luck finding out what the signage is gonna say because it is completely blocked off. I guess they will remove that later. The signage on the ground here that they are lifting up, it looks like one is gonna be completely blank and then the other will say something. And it's the top one that looks blank and then the bottom that has something written on it. Let's watch them lift this up here. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I thought that, if they're keeping both rings, that both rings would say something. But it definitely, I don't know. Well, they have lights behind it, so maybe, you know what? I don't know, maybe the actual letters will get put on afterwards, because there's lights that they installed in both those rings there, so it'll illuminate the translucent plastic. And then I'm guessing, yeah, if they adhere like some vinyl stickers to that, they will be left in the negative when it's lit up. All right, should be coming up here pretty soon. All right, there it goes. Sweet. Got some ropes on there to guide it into place. Super flexible. Okay, it is almost there. Just gotta line it up. I'm not sure if that's gonna go. I think it's gonna go on the top. They gotta bring it up actually there. Yeah. Something else I just noticed, the light poles that surround the sign. They were painted last time, but they still had the old light fixtures on the top. They've since been replaced, and there are, on each pole, there are 2 that point down, and there's 1 that points up at the signage. So I guess in addition to there being backlit letters on the sign, there's also gonna be some uplight on it. That is really nice. I cannot wait to see this all be finalized. Also, around the perimeter of the sign, you have these circles that used to have light bulbs, and I'm wondering if those are gonna get replaced as well. Stopped here at Wendy's to get some food, but I can also watch them work, and they just attached the crane. Really cool to see how they get that in place and secure it before attaching the crane so it doesn't fall. It still looks like it's like barely attached. And just like that, with the power of editing, they are all done with the piece that they were installing. Took about 45 minutes in real time, and now they are about to lift up the other piece. This is the one that looks like it's gonna have some text on it, perhaps. It's covered up with that gold, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm not going to stay around to watch that go up because it's just, it's more of the same. But here's a look at what they are going to get installed on that lower ring. Oh, look at this. We have pieces of the old sign that they took off. That's really cool to see. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it from Six Flags Magic Mountain, or should I say the Wendy's parking lot. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's been really fun hanging out with Airtime Thrills and seeing all this work happen to the sign. I'll be back here really soon. I'll see you then. All right. Bye, guys.